If you hit the like button, I'll give Freddy his head back.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go, go.
Alright, now to make the side pieces for the vents. Fill in those gaps. Got a couple pieces of scrap sheet metal here. Pretty thick stuff, so it'll hold its shape pretty good. And then to make a template, I'm just going to use some of this paper. It's like cardstock almost, a little thicker than regular notebook paper. Alright, so for the gap in between here, I got this socket that's exactly 1 inch. And it's like the perfect amount of spacing in between there. I got it pinched in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape that on, and then I'm gonna place the paper. Alright, so here's my little setup. So I got the socket taped in the middle, so it's got the same spacing. And the piece of paper I have taped up here. Just kind of taped in there like that, and I held my hand behind there and drew a line with the Sharpie. So now I'll take that off, cut that out, and then I'll cut that same shape out for all the rest of these vents. And then once you take the paper off, you'll have your shape. I always cut on the outside of the line to make it a little bit bigger. You can always trim it down after. Alright, got the pieces, all 12 of them, traced out. This panel had a bunch of surface rust on it. I cleaned it off as best as I could. And once I get them cut out, I'll clean them up more. But yeah, now's the fun part of cutting every one of these out and making them the same shape. Woohoo! Alright. That little stuff. It's hardened now. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Got a couple of these pieces cut. Right now I'm just going around the edges, getting all the burrs and rough edges off. Just been using a drill with the wire brush on the end, and then like a little file for some spots that are more stubborn. I'm gonna get that cleaned up and a little bit of where I'm gonna weld cleaned up. Start welding in these little patch panels. Alright, so I got these pieces on this side welded in. I just have it tack welded on the sides. I mean, it's super strong, and I'm gonna use some Duraglass stuff to kind of form the gaps and stuff how I want it. So yeah, got that part done. Now I need to do this side. And how I've been doing it, I have this magnet thing here that I've been put on this side, and then the little side piece pretty much hangs on where I need it, and then I tack welded it where I needed to, and then moved on to the next. Alright, got the all the little side pieces welded in. A couple gaps where it comes to a point on some of them because the sheet metal that I had laying around was pretty thin stuff, but with the body work filling in, you're gonna see none of that. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. So now this is the end of the hood vent videos. Now I'm going to be picking back up on the bodywork and paint, finishing this off. So stay tuned for those. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't.